Students, we have completed our first chapter in chemistry. Okay, there we have learnt about matter. Next, we will move on to our physics second chapter, motion. Okay, first today we will learn only the definition of the chapter, meaning of the chapter. What do we mean by motion? To understand about a motion, we need to learn about rest and motion. See, let us take different examples, whatever we are observing in our daily life. From morning till evening, let us take first. While waking up, you will be hearing birds chirping. That means they are making some sound. Now, can I say birds are flying? Birds are flying. Where do they fly? Flying in the sky. Birds flying in the sky. We can take so many examples. Next, after waking up, you will be doing your brushing, everything. Let us take, your dad has a car. Your car is parked at day near your home. Okay? Car parked near your home. Okay? Car parked near your home or near a tree. Let us take your home. Let us take car parked near a tree. Okay. Next, third example. Let us see. What do we see? Tell me some more examples. A person sitting in a chair. Next, fourth one. Moon revolves around. Where does your moon revolves? The earth. Some more examples. A girl riding a bicycle. So many examples you can take. Okay? Let us think about these examples first. Okay? First one is birds are flying in the sky. Now tell me, are here our birds? Are they moving or they are not moving? Birds are flying in the sky. Are they moving or they are not moving? We can say they are moving. Okay? Next example you see. Car parked near a tree. It means there is a tree. Besides that, we have parked a car. Now tell me, my car is moving or it is not moving? You can say that not moving. Next, a person sitting in a chair. Just a person is sitting in a chair. Is he moving or not moving? You can say not moving. Moon revolves around the earth. Is the moon moving or not moving? It's moving. Next. A girl riding a bicycle. Is she moving or not moving? She is moving. Okay. Now in all these examples, you can say some objects are moving. Some objects are not moving. Car is not moving. It is just parked. It is in the same position. Hence, those objects which are not moving, we call them as rest. Moving objects are called as motion. Okay? All moving objects are said to be in motion. Okay? Your clock. In the clock, what do you see? You have a hour's hand and a minute's hand. Does they stay there only or do they move? They will move. Can I say clock? The hours and the minutes hand are in motion? Yes. Now if I am staying near the board, which position I am? Either rest or motion. I am not moving. Then what can I say? I am at rest. If I start moving by walking, what can you say? I am in motion. Okay? Hence, everywhere you can see these two things. Some are at rest and some are in motion. Okay? Now, how to define now? How to define motion? See, a person is at position A. After some time, the same person has moved to B. That means, in order to move from A to B, does he or she requires a time there? Yes? At A, the person is not moving. Then what can we say? The person is at rest. Now she has started and came to B. Now here can I say she is not moving. She is at rest. In between A and B, what happened? She is in motion. Hence, we define motion as the position. Here, the position of the person, is it changing? With respect to a factor called time. That is called as motion. Any object which changes its position with respect to time is called as motion. Okay? Not only this. Here we have kept a book on a table. If I push the book, pushing, what do we call it as? We have already learned. Pushing is called force. Pushing or pulling. Now here, initially the books are at rest. When I apply some force, the books has moved. That means position of the books has changed. But finally, it has come to rest or motion. They have stopped there. Hence, I can say it has come to rest. In between, did the books have changed its position? That is called as motion. Force. By applying a force, can we change the shape of the object? Yes. Force is the one where we can show motion, not only force. Some other things are also there. Impulse, you will be reading in the higher classes. Okay? Till now we have read motion means any object which changes its position with respect to time is called motion. Okay? See children, today I will give you one activity in your textbook he has given. You need to do this compulsorily. In page number 31, he has given a table. Table 2.1. Objects at rest or in motion. He has given you certain examples like, look at that. To identify, it's an activity 1. To identify whether the object is at rest or in motion. Procedure. Observe the objects around you. You may select some of the objects from the following list. He has given an examples like cat, butterfly, dog, one chair, cow, your hand, a small baby, a flag, tree leaves, air, flower, water, so many things he has given. Now from this list you find out if the objects are in moving, we call them those are in motion. If the objects are not moving, we call such objects are at rest position. Okay? You identify these objects and write those objects which are at rest in this column and those objects which are in motion in the other column. Try to do this activity at your home, children. Okay? Thank you, children.